Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're having an awesome day. So today is the third part of the video series. In the first part I told you about the entire fretboard and memorizing the guitar's fretboard. And the second part I taught you bar chords by using the sixth string as the anchor. If you have not watched the videos, please, I suggest you do watch it. It is given in the description below. Today we are going to see again two chord shapes to play every chord in the guitar across the fretboard, but by using the fifth string as the anchor. Now let me refresh your memory with the notes of the fifth string. The fifth string is an A. E, B, G, D, A. A and E. So A. So the first fret is A sharp, second is B, and so on. Now let me zoom in so that you can see it clearly. Now that we've zoomed in, let's start. Let's start with the chord shape. Now in this, we bar the fret similar to the last time using the index finger, but we bar only till the 5th fret and we just touch the 6th fret a little to mute it. So you cannot hear it. In the previous video, this was the chord shape that I showed you. All we have to do is go one step down, where the little finger is in the 3rd string 3rd fret, the middle finger is in the 4th string 3rd fret, the middle finger is in the 2nd string 2nd fret, and your index finger mutes the bars the 1st fret. The only difference here is the last time in the last video when we used the 6th string as the pivot, this was a major chord. This time we will start with the minors. So this chord shape is basically a minor. This is an A sharp minor. How does this come? How do you play an A minor? A normal A minor. This is your A minor. All you have to do is move this one step ahead, right? So instead of the middle finger, I placed my ring finger, and so on, and I bar the 1st fret. That becomes an A sharp minor. Move along, it's B minor. Move along, it is C minor, C sharp minor, D minor, D sharp minor, E minor. It sounds the same, sounds very familiar, doesn't it? So, and so on, you can play your entire chords. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and finally A again, but on the next octave. So why do we need this? For example, if you want to play a chord progression where you need a G major and a C minor, just let's take an example. Last video we saw that using the 6th string, if we hold this way, it's a G major. All I have to do is go one step down. I can play a C minor. You might ask me a question, you might have a doubt, ki, why aren't we using only this? We definitely can. But if I want to play a G major and a C minor together, immediately after one another, there are two ways to go about it. First way is to use only the 6th string. So I play a G here, and for a C I go here. That is one way to go about it. Another way to go about it is I play G major here, I just have to go one step down to play a C minor. just one step down and I get a C minor. That's why it is kind of important to know both the all four chord shapes. Okay, now let's talk about the major chord shape using the fifth string as pivot. Now there are two ways to play that. Let me start with basics. How do you play an A major? We use these three fingers and we play it like this, where this is a bar. Now if I want to play an A sharp major, all I do is I move this one step ahead and I bar this. So this is another chord shape. B major, C major, C sharp major. Now there is another way to play this by using only two fingers. You bar the first fret and use your ring finger, lift it up a little so that you get an arch and your first string is free, and you press all the other three strings. When you do that, the problem is when you come here, if you want to play an F sharp major using the fifth string as pivot, let's say you're playing C sharp and F sharp together, so it will be very difficult to accommodate all three fingers in this little fret. The frets here are, the width of the frets here are more, so it is easier to accommodate all three fingers. But as you go along the fretboard, the width decreases. So I try playing it like this. That's also a way to play it. It comes with practice, doesn't come the first time. Don't get discouraged when it doesn't. Even barring the fret took me about a week to practice. Before that I used to get sounds like this. Then when I knew I could, when I started using the side of my index finger, then I started getting the sounds which I wanted. So let me refresh again. There are four chord shapes. Two using the sixth string as pivot and two using the fifth string as pivot. When you use the sixth string as pivot, this is your chord shape and this is for major. And you take the middle finger out, it is minor. Now if you just pull it down one step, the major shape, if you just pull it down one step, it's minor. And when you use your ring finger to cover the three strings here, 2, 3 and 4, that becomes a major. So guys, I hope you learned something was valuable with this video. So what we have seen so far is memorizing the entire fretboard, and we saw bar chords, 4 shapes of bar chords using the sixth string as pivot and using the fifth string as pivot. So I hope it was useful, and in due time I will be teaching you songs and chords which uses a lot of these bar chords, which makes the guitar journey much more interesting and more fun. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and do check the description below, and try to watch the videos in continuity. Thank you so much. Cheers guys.